Happening right now, people also rallying at Cleveland's Public Square for what they're calling a National Day of Action, calling for abortion rights, demanding that abortion be legalized nationwide after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. It has been over 1 week now since that U.S. Supreme Court decision, and Ohio's heartbeat bill went into effect just hours after that. There are legal avenues, though, available for Ohioans to still find access to abortion. Our State House reporter Morgan Trow spoke with a legal expert who says pro-choice doctors may be utilizing a law to help.
Ohio shares an agreement that any physician licensed in about 35 other states can provide care to patients.
That makes it easier for the provider to potentially get licensed in another state and go over there and provide those services in that state.
With Ohio banning abortion at 6 weeks and with more bans on the horizon, healthcare attorney Bethany Corbin says the medical compact is being evaluated as a tool for abortion seekers. But just like most doctor visits, an established relationship and your location is needed to get medication.
And that provider and licensed in that jurisdiction can provide care to that patient who is temporarily in that jurisdiction.
So an Ohio patient would still need to travel to another state, like Illinois, to get prescribed the pill. The self-managed abortion has a 2-pill process. So Corbin says the patient would have to take both in the visiting state.
The individual would have to stay in Illinois and take both pills there, because if she returned to Ohio, right, technically she's actually committing the abortion in Ohio.
This doesn't mean that an Ohioan can just call a physician who participates in the compact and get the pill. But the lawyer says it would make it easier to get care once you have transportation to travel. The state doesn't currently have a ban from traveling to get an abortion, but some Republican lawmakers have been considering the idea of it, like Cincinnati area Representative Gene Schmidt, who told a conservative radio show that companies paying for out-of-state travel could be seen as promoting abortion.
Providers who might be in more abortion-restricted states actually kind of moving over and trying to start helping and setting up in these clinics where they might be expecting a large influx of individuals coming from states where abortion is banned.
The medical compact says that each state has the right to decide what goes on within its borders. But people going outside the state need to be seeing a physician that is part of the compact, but also is licensed and located in the visiting state. At the State House, Morgan Trow, News 5.